Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Spreading the Love and Awareness. How are you guys doing? Comment it down in the comment section because I definitely want to know. So today we're going to be talking about separation anxiety disorder, which is abbreviated as SAD. But before we begin, I just want to take this moment to show you my candles. Everything you need to know is in the description. Click the link and read more about them. These are aromatherapeutic products. So this is not just a candle. It's going to help you with so many other things. It's got so many health benefits. Just follow the link to learn more. Separation anxiety disorder is an illness that mainly occurs in children between 8 to 12 months old. It occurs when the children are being separated from their parents. At some point in our lives, we all experienced SAD, and it ended at the time that we're about 2 years old. But in other cases, some have it even in their adulthood, and it's caused by different things, but sometimes the person would have carried it from the time that they were very young. Moving on to the symptoms of separation anxiety disorder. Children start to refuse to go to school. They start to cry severely or extremely. They refuse to do things that require separation from their parents. They cling to their parents a lot. Like, they really cling to their parents. Poor, when like that African tongue just comes back. You know what I'm saying? So I meant to say poor school performances. Okay. Children also experience physical illnesses like headaches as well as vomiting. They start to refuse to go to sleep, and then they start having nightmares. They're violent and emotional. They have tempers and traumas, and they don't get along and interact with other children as well. Looking at the risk factors, I might need to give a little warning here because these are actually quite different from most mental health illness risk factors. So we have family history of anxiety or depression. That does occur in many other mental illnesses under their risk factors. Shy or timid personalities, which is something that's pretty different. Low socioeconomic status. Overprotective parents are a risk factor. Lack of appropriate parental interactions. Problems dealing with kids their own age, and then it can also occur after a stressful life event in adults, like divorce, moving from one home to another, switching schools like for children, and death of a close family member. For a child to be diagnosed, they'll have to have 3 or more of the symptoms that I mentioned before, and the doctors would have to observe the interaction between the parent and the child to make a full diagnosis of separation anxiety disorder. So there are 2 treatment options that are available. There's therapy and there's medication. So under therapy, we have cognitive behavioral therapy. This is when your child is being taught how to cope with the symptoms of anxiety that come with having separated anxiety disorder. Then we have parent interaction therapy, which comes in 3 different stages. The first stage is child-directed interaction. So this is when the parents and the child's relationship is being helped to improve and become better. The second stage is bravery parent-child interaction. So this is when parents are being taught and made to understand exactly why their child is feeling anxious in the first place. Then the third stage is parent-directed interaction. So this is when parents are being taught how to communicate clearly with their children under the conditions that their children do have separation anxiety disorder. Medication as a treatment option is only used in older children and adults, as they'll be using antidepressants. So we've come to the end of my video. Thank you all for watching till the end. Hope you liked it, enjoyed it. Comment what your favorite part was, if it was funny, and if you have any questions, I'd like to read them down in the comments below. And if you look at my description, you'll see that I created a game back in June. And if you haven't played my game or downloaded it, you should definitely do that right now. Don't forget about my candles, and definitely follow me on Instagram. I would really like to, just interact with the whole bunch of you guys. Bye.